What's up guys, Prof Smoke here. Today I'm gonna paint Treecko. I got this bad boy for about $5 on sale at GameStop, so thanks GameStop. Also thank you to Syrian, the artist who made my animation. She said she'd like to see a Treecko painted shiny, so when I saw this at the store I knew I had to buy it. For this one I'm going to be using exclusively matte paints, so these are all Folkart matte acrylics. For the Shiny Treecko, we're using this blue mixed with a little bit of green, so I decided to base coat it with just this blue color first. The paint's slightly transparent, so the original green of the Treecko kind of blends together a little bit with the blue paint over top of it. So I thought this would be a good way to base coat it, and I also have a lot of this blue paint, so it just made more sense to base coat it with this color rather than mixing in a little bit of green and matching the Shiny Treecko's color for all of the paint. I'm just painting it really carefully and trying to only get it on the green parts as well. It's always good to be precise. It doesn't really matter at this point because I'm going to paint the whole thing anyways, but I just like to be precise and kind of do it color by color. It's important that we do more than one layer because it gives us a nice consistent coat on the entire thing. We want to have a good smooth texture on this paint job, so doing multiple layers of this blue color is going to give us exactly that. Now I'm using some of that blue mixed with just a dab of that green apple green. That's pretty much the exact color that Shiny Treecko is. In Gen 3 and Gen 4, the Shiny Treecko sprites are a little bit different of a blue-green than in like the current Gen 3D model versions. I am painting the Gen 3, Gen 4 version, although they're pretty much the same. The later version is just a bit darker of a color, I would say. Just a little bit darker. For the stomach, I'm using a French vanilla color, I believe it is. And that's just a nice creamy color. Matches the stomach perfectly, and we do some on the chin as well. The hardest part of this, other than the eyes, is just getting the stomach and the chin edged in correctly. So we just keep going in with this cream color, and then we let it dry, and we go in with a little bit of our blue-green to get the edges nice and perfect. For the tail, it's almost red. It's just red with a little bit of orange, so I used that really potent pure orange and just mixed a bit of it into some red, and that's just a perfect color for the Treecko. Definitely takes multiple layers of this paint, but once we get all our layers on, it looks exactly how it should. Just lots of layers of that paint. And now I'm painting the little stomach line. I mixed together a little bit of dark brown with our French vanilla color. And then I just do that little line real quick. It's one of the best lines I've ever painted. I'm very proud of that little line right there. I'm going over the eyes with yellow, kind of edging the eye shape in and just building up that yellow. We have to do a bunch of layers of that yellow to get a smooth, consistent coat. And now we're going to go in with some black paint. Its eyes are pretty much like a real-life gecko's eyes or a snake's eyes. They are just vertical slits. So we just want to paint a really smooth straight line with the brush. The brush does most of the work for you. Just try to be accurate and just right over it. We have some nice gecko-y snake eyes. Then we come back in with our green-blue mixture and just kind of edge that eye shape in a little bit more. Pretty much just touching the whole thing up. And we gotta paint the little holes in the nose, so I use a tiny little dab of black paint in each of the nose holes there, kind of like a Yoshi nose really. To finish the Treecko off, I just use some high gloss varnish right on the eyes and the tail to give them a nice shine, and with that we have our finished Shiny Treecko.
Shiny Treecko!
Oh, Shiny Treecko!
There it is!
Oh, nice.
Yes!
Nice!
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Shiny Treecko! Yes!
That's
Yes!
so nice,
Yes!
guys.
Oh my god!
There
Yes!
we go.
Let's go, guys! Yes!
Oh my
I
god!
saw it instantly! Yeah!